Voodoo,
Yes?
can you do us a favour and have a look at the F2000 light cone issue, please?
Okay. I'm not seeing that.
I'm not in yet.
Oh.
Could you not tell?
I was just glancing around.
Put your sunglasses on.
That's funny because Wardy's got the same aircraft and no problemo.
Well, what the hell?
I don't know. Unless there's different versions.
He's a code guru, isn't he? So he's probably fixed it himself.
That could happen.
Yeah, it's probably been messed with, but I couldn't remember what I did.
Jesus.
Is he here too?
when I switch to outside view and all the MP sounds just kick in badly and wildly and just deafen you instantly.
I love it. I love MP sound.
It's a freak of nature.
I'm gonna have to get in a bisexual F4 then, aren't I?
A what?
About 3 disappeared then at once.
User joined your channel.
User! Anybody not ready for a brief?
I was born ready.
Yeah, go for it.
Not for this. Weather is going to be fair weather, please. Times.
Playing it nice.
Yeah. It looks better with the fancy scenery too. Time setting is noon, straight up noon.
It's too hot, dude.
It's too hot, dude. No, turn it down. Hey, you got an air-conditioned cockpit.
That's true.
Okay, we're gonna hold runway vector until we get to the end of the runway, which is on the water. As soon as we hit the water, we're gonna turn hard left and follow the coast of the island of Sicily up until we get roughly across from our first destination, which is Lima India Charlie Romeo. We're gonna turn right. Watch me for that. I do have smoke. I can pop smoke so you can see me. We're gonna stay at 500 feet AGL. Speed's going to be 475 knots.
Blimey.
Of course. Low and fast.
Oh.
I'm badass.
Need the EF.
You'll make it.
No, got Jack now.
Looks like Stuart's still playing with guests. Who's not ready to go?
Me.
Get ready.
Go. I'll catch up.
Roger that. Firing up. Watch me for the roll. Rolling. Get on comms, you'll know. I'm up. Ooh, red, white, blue F4 or something. That was pretty cool. You're ahead of me, so you're going to miss the turn to the left, which I'm doing right now. I got smoke rolling, so find the smoke and stay up. Ironically, the other F-35 is right on me like stink on poo.
Give me a chance. I'll be there in a minute.
Roger that. At 500 feet AGL, heading up the coast. I've hit 475 knots. Still trailing smoke.
I love the water.
I love the contrast, especially with this enhanced scenery, man. It's cooler than shit.
Shiver!
I got my volcano scenery running, or the scenario running. You guys are closing up pretty good. Good, 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 good.
Wow, the two F-35s are basically tail to tail.
It's cool. Is it cool? It's cool.
I got a screenshot, you guys almost touched each other.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was spicy.
It's just because I cut the grass and didn't put on a deodorant yet, so it's going to be a little spicy. Yeah, he's flying it manually, which is what I'd love to do, except I got people following me and I'm shooting video. Okay, watch me for the turn right. I'll call out GPS FMS for our first destination, which is Lima, India, Charlie, Romeo, across the water onto the boot, man, and off the island. So watch me, stand by. Mark, turned right, 79 degrees, 80 degrees, 81, 82, 83, settling in, 83 degrees, 500 feet AGL, 475 knots, right on the water. Okay. We hit this airport, crossed onto the big land here. As soon as we fly across the airport to select the next destination, which will be Lima, India, Charlie Alpha, we're going to turn abruptly left and follow the coast. We're not going to go straight line, so stay with me. She blows, boys. New GPS FMS 28, but we're not going to do that. We're going to turn hard left, go right back on the water, follow the coast. 500 feet AGL, 475 knots. Stay with me. Lock 500 feet AGL flying by fly by wire. Light stick. Ooh, scenery looks nice. Thank you, Oli. Mwah.
I was test flying it earlier and it looked better than Microsoft.
Oh, I test flew it. I was shooting screenshots. I don't know if you saw the thing on the forum or not, where I'm shooting screenshots for splash screens, and I've never seen scenery this good.
This stuff here on the right is particularly awesome.
Oh yeah, you get up about 10,000 feet. It's just stunning.
Well, you got the waves crashing up on the cliff edges.
It's a lot easier to put together than the X-Plane as well.
I know you're working both of them, aren't you? Wardy?
Yes.
So how's the scenery and X-Plane comparatively now?
Oh, it's much better than this, but this is good. Yeah, it's much better than it was. They can't compare to X-Plane.
There's a lot more people developing the actual airports, isn't there?
Oh yeah, and scenery. And aircraft as well. It's a bigger operation, I suppose, isn't it? And I released, what's it, CH-53 this week. It's had about 250 downloads already.
Sweet!
Altogether it's about 4,000. The Gazelle's had 10,000 downloads. It's a much bigger operation. There's more people doing stuff, you know? And there's commercial people doing it too. There's a big difference for the scenery is that you can pick a particular point and make it any resolution you want. So you might have, like, if you're going to be flying over somewhere, it'll be low res. But when you get to an airport, you can get like really, really accurate.
Oh, that's cool.
Whereas this, you have a resolution for the entire tile, which is, well, I don't know, 10 by 15 miles in some cases. But you can do like an airport or even just a building, you know, and then
You can change the resolution. I've done my local area and have it on the maximum setting, and you can fly by the edges.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, it's the whole tile, isn't it? In X-Plane, you can pick up a piece of land that's say 10 meters by 50, and have it a higher resolution. It's not an entire tile, it's done by the meter.
Wow. I'll bet that's really intense memory-wise, though, isn't it?
No, it's no different to this. I mean, it's a bit like this, you just be placing autogen scenery by something that's fixed. And autogen scenery takes up processing more than a photograph does. All you're doing with this scenery is you're just drawing something that's already done for you. There's no CPU work involved, is there? Whereas like autogen, with all those like mergings and overlays and stuff like that, it's having to generate mountains and stuff.
One thing what lets flight gear down is the OSM buildings. They don't have the range of good buildings like X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim has. There was a thing to take pictures, but it's so bloody complicated. It'll never get off the ground.
That
Yeah, I mean, the
limited
reason-
by OpenGL is just inferior. It's just never going to be fast enough.
No, but
But
they
another-
like people to take pictures of buildings in their part of the world to be randomly put in place using this OSM maps, random buildings.
I haven't bothered with the buildings because maybe it's changed since, but when I first tried it, it overwrites buildings that are real. Now, so if you've got an airport and you've got a tower that you've made and some hangars, and OSM buildings come along and overwrite them. Whereas in X-Plane you can have exclusion zones. So if you make an airport, you can exclude all autogen buildings, all autogen forests, roads. So you've got far more control.
Yeah, and the airport builder, the WED, is a lot more user friendly than flight gear.
I'd agree, but actually people use WED for making X-Plane airports. Flight gear. You can generate the files, and people use it to make flight gear airports. Because WED is GPL as well. In fact, all the scenery, all the airport scenery certainly is GPL in X-Plane. So if you want to use that, you can.
Well, our airports can basically be taken from their database and exported and used freely.
Yeah, the only problem, the database in flight gear is from X-Plane, but unfortunately it's about 10 years out of date.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's not X-Plane's fault.
Hard lift.
Yep.
Back
Yeah.
up in the water, boys.
If you've actually determined you can edit the database, it's a massive file. But if you unzip it, you can edit it in a text editor, make changes and save it again and zip it back up.
Well, I
But
have been
not for the faint-hearted though.
I have been including
Light stick.
the airport data files from X-Plane for the 3 airports, takeoff, destination and midpoint, which is meant to correct some of the parts of the airport. I don't know how successful it is, but that comes out of X-Plane.
Yeah. I mean,
I haven't bothered on this flight because I was struggling with sharing the files because they're getting ginormous as the war.
Yeah, we're covering a lot of area, getting that much scenery uploaded. It was a pretty big download.
Free at last from the tyranny of man.
Yeah, one issue with using X-Plane stuff in flight gear is that the file formats have changed over the years. So if you take a modern one, you won't be able to just use it as is in flight gear without a bit of tinkering. But the file formats are, available online, and with a bit of tinkering you can make them work.
Nice selection of aircraft today. An F4J, MiG-21, F-15C now, Jaguar GR3. There's no W in Jaguar. An F-16, Harrier GR9. Another GR3, EF-2000.
Warty, ping me that EF over later, will you? Please.
You'll not get it to work.
Oh my god, he's really upped it up.
Okay, don't bother then. I thought you fixed the light cones.
I probably did in the process, but it's so vastly different. And it relies on stuff that's in my system.
I'll have a look at the one this week in our hangar and update the light pack to the latest greatest.
Thanks, Viddy.
What we could do is having a list of flight gear planes, because they're not all visible in the hangar now, and it's guesswork which are flight gear and which are non-flight gear, so they don't come through as gliders.
If you open the set file, yeah, it'll say the authors and who made it and when. So if it's got people like Stewart and Voodoo in it, in the set file as the authors, it probably is a flight gear one.
Yeah, I do it on the. I do that from the
FGUK.
splash screen, but it's just to have try to work out which aircraft to use. Like tonight, I've got more jets downloaded from the normal flight gear than the FG ones and the UK ones, and I don't know which ones to use.
Here's a plan I have now that I'm retired, and that is to go through those things and update them all. Right now I've got a bunch of GA aircraft that Alex wanted to get out that are almost ready to go, like 5 of them. So I'll dump those and then I'll go back and try to update the hangar and get everything, copacetic. I mean, Stewart's just a one-arm paper hanger, man. He ain't got time for this stuff. But I can do anything I want during the day, so ha! I do have a couple of aircraft that I was going to put up that are... I mean, I've got an entire selection of Da Vinci Luftwaffe upgrades. Jeez Louise, a new FW190A8 that is stunning! BF109 G6. A couple of aircraft. I mean, a bunch.
Light stick.
Light stick.
Why do you keep saying light stick?
Mav.
Mav.
Yeah, that's my fault.
When he was but a lad, he called them night sticks.
Light
sticks.
Light sticks. Yeah. Lighthouses.
He was so cute when he was little.
Yeah, from years ago when he was just a baby.
Just a baby.
Just a baby. A wee lad.
I get told off for calling wind turbines windmills.
It's like I got laughed at last week for calling streamers weed whips.
Weed whacker.
Yeah, weed whacker, that's it. Well, that's what we call them here, weed whippers, weed whackers. Y'all are like, it's a strimmer, you nerd.
Where does faucet come from for taps?
have no fucking clue.
We have to force it.
There was another one besides light stick that I used to say, or we used to say. I don't remember anymore.
Oh my goodness, it was so long ago, like what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, possible. Oh, by the way, I'm being in flight gear since 10 years. Well, for 10 years now. Like the last few days. Because I
that
first
crazy?
downloaded 2.6 at like, 2012. That was it. In July. So time has flown.
Oh yeah, wait till you get to be 60 something, you think shit flies.
3.6 was good.
2.6, not.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, actually, I remember that.
I remember downloading 2.6. It probably lasted 2 weeks because I broke it apart. I had no more textures and shit. I don't know what the hell I done with that. And then 2.8 came out, and I was like, okay, well, gotta fix that. I had no clue whatever I was doing. It was so fun. I was just smashing Cessnas in SFO everywhere.
That's half the fun of it when I started making my own airplanes and stuff. It's like, I adopted this idea. If it, they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. My motto became, if it ain't broke, break it. How else do we figure out how it works?
Well, then it turned into you broke it, you fix it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Those were the days.
That's Stewart's thing. Hey, you found a problem, you solve it. Works fine for me. Ah, speaking of that, where's Oscar Yankee?
It's too quiet for him.
Oh my god, I was gonna say we're actually able to talk about things and
That's right. Yeah.
and discuss waypoints and all kinds of shit. So everybody.
What's the current speed?
He's going looking for the Tino film. I forgot the name of it.
He's gonna
Somewhere-
listen.
Dust till dawn.
He's gonna watch.
Yeah,
the-
Dust to Dawn.
He's gonna watch
What?
the video and he's gonna be pissed.
He's gonna grow
How
up
old
by
is he,
5
by the
years.
What's the Ollies doing? I thought it was Stevie Ray Vaughan who was in the film, the music.
Okay, this next waypoint's gonna be fun. The idea, we'll discuss it well in advance. The idea here is we'll come in to the port side or to the left side of the airport, and when we get there, we're going to sweep in right down the middle of the airport, and then do an Immelman turn. Which you get to the end of the end of the runway. Hang on, hang on. I'll be right back.
Nia, hold on.
I'm flying by keyboard here. Okay,
Oh,
so.
mighty Cecil.
Oh, mighty Cecil, oh, sweep down the runway, get to the end, pull the stick straight back, go up and over, go back on the line of the runway, and follow the runway vector back to the water.
And don't get killed in the process.
Nah, it'll be fine.
You stay on my butt, you'll be fine.
But that's the most concerning part.
Yeah, yeah, we'll have red smoke instead of flatulence.
No, that's just jalapenos.
I got a whole bunch grown in my garden, man, and they're great! I let them stay on the plant until they get really, really thick and turn red from green, and then I pickle them in a chipotle pickle. They're like super crunchy and super hot. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yum! I was wondering about Oscar Yankee till he told me his afterburner tied to a switch. It could basically go afterburner or nothing. Like a no wonder he's either far ahead or way behind. I see jets in front of me. Oops.
Whoa!
I didn't make that turn.
I was like, what the hell happened there?
Where were we going?
Northbound? Ish.
Lima, India, Romeo, India. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I plotted the route with Route Manager. So I've got all the steer points going.
Who's flight leader?
I seem to be ahead, but there's like FlightNight ahead of us too.
Fleek ass.
FlightNight, however you call him.
Voodoo's dropped out. Warty, can you be flight leader?
Okay, meet me on the coast. Look, we'll bimble around the coast, yeah?
Oh, he's back. Don't know where he is at the moment.
Yeah, if we just carry on bimbling around the coast,
I'll catch up.
you can probably meet us at the next place or catch
Yeah,
up.
crossed over Lima, India, Romeo, India, and I should be able to join up with you guys. You're 23 miles out.
Roger, flight.
Miles coming at you. Oh shit, game crash. I'm done. Shit.
No!
What the hell is that all about?
No!
Fuck. try again. What the hell's going on? That's the first game crash I've had in a long time.
He's on his way from misery to happiness again. Woo, trees to play with.
Trees, trees, trees.
Squirrels.
Nuts.
Arse.
Topic.
Was coming. Knew that was coming.
It was a matter of time.
What,
Is it
has
this
a
airfield we're
hazelnut and a
supposed to
rebite?
do the fancy shit?
Don't
Sorry,
worry
say
about
again.
it. Don't worry about it.
Nice bit of beach here.
Some of you are trying to do it Maverick style, making the sand sort of blow up either side of the jet stream.
Nah, I'm only at 150 feet. Mav's at 80.
Yeah, I was scratching the trees there. Felt like it.
Well, I think
I think I just got through a balcony.
Operation Red Flag, when they were flying Buccaneers, they were even lower across the desert.
They were hauling ass.
In the Falklands, the Skyhawks were coming back with kelp on the wings.
So you guys crossed over Lima, India, Romeo, India.
Hey, firm,
Yes,
sir.
we're about
Yeah, we're
10
past
miles
that.
out.
Past that and just going around the coast still.
We are
We are
turning
on
left.
the turn of the Gulf of Salerno.
Oh, there you go. Got an Italian to explain it all to you.
Can't get me wrong.
No.
Listen to the song I sing. Find a world you've never been. To inspire you, let your dreams come true.
I see smoke.
Where there's smoke, there's flatulence.
Voodoo.
Yo. There you are.
There he is.
There I am. What's left of me is all right. Fall in.
That's
bitches.
flyable.
All right, let's see if I can get this thing configured again. Feet AGL. Okay, now where are we going? We're going LIRN.
That's Naples.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit cold, that's all.
All right, I'm just gonna fly this by the seat of my pants, boys. Just catch me. Fall in.
Follow the coast.
Find my red smoke. That's the thing that drives me crazy about FlightNight. You could practice it a million times and set it all up, but you have no control over what happens on the night.
That's what makes it fun.
Yep, I guess.
We're lucky we got Warty with us.
And the mouse seemed to know where he was going as well.
Well, if you go up to the coast, you can't. If you follow the coast, you can't hardly get too far lost. The second half of this trip's going to get different.
Is that Capri? Mav, is that Capri?
Capri.
Capri.
No,
Capri.
in England
Yeah,
it's a
fucking
Capri.
barbarian.
A Ford Capri. They were horrible, weren't they? Them Ford Capris.
No, 2.8i injection with the pepper pot wheels. In blue with red and white stripes. Lovely.
Yeah, I drove one for a while.
You're old.
Idiots.
You guys are old.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm getting older.
You're not dead yet.
You had a Camaro too. They were good.
See, in those days, I was driving a Triumph GT6.
A what?
Soft top. No?
GT6.
No, the GT6 had a hard top and fastback. It's like a Spitfire with a 6-cylinder.
Oh,
nice.
right.
Oh, I love that car. I won't say that.
No, you shake your missus in it.
Yeah, everybody's misses in it.
Feet out the window.
I thought it was big enough.
That's it. Put the seats down, feet out the window.
Fun. They
Or
can't
only
get away-
little.
they can't
Unless
get
you're a
away.
very little boy.
Lima, India, Romeo, and Nani, Naples. This is where we're going to play our little game, our little Immelman turn game, okay?
This is the bit where you crash, is it?
Stuff it. Getting a lot of lags.
I've noticed that every time I get close, it just disappears.
Might be the smoke, but we're all on shot cones, so might be that. Has that been optimised now, shot cones? Because the smoke has, isn't it?
I don't know. It hasn't seemed to affect me. Mostly the stuff that affects me is scenery download or other aircraft that are... I don't know why I'm getting the raggy, baggy, laggy thing tonight, but I am. All right, follow me, follow me, follow me.
Well, personally, I think it's shot cones, because they haven't been optimised.
As you said, follow me, it just lagged out big time for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no control over that. Oh, I know what it is. Shit. Okay, wait till we do this. I'll fix it. Or at least minimize it. See the
I
lights
see
in the
the
runway?
tower.
Damn it!
Oh,
no.
binned it big time.
Oh, did you really? Over the top.
Shit. I don't know. I've only got half hour left. Shall I rejoin?
Yeah.
Bollocks, I'll rejoin.
Yeah.
I should have turned Cat 3 off for this. Stores limit. All the beers in the travel pod just smashed big time.
Everybody thought they were extended fuel tanks, but they're not.
Oh, they're not. It's just a travel pod. You just
It's a travel pod.
store whatever you want in there.
Oh yeah. Beer.
Birra Moretti.
Yeah, I don't drink.
Ah, that one sucks.
Yeah, I don't
Peroni.
I don't drink anymore. I don't drink any less, but you guys are all. What did everybody get crashed at the airport?
Everybody's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. They're just turning in circles.
Get back on the water, boys! Come on, find me.
I crashed. Don't follow me.
Yeah, don't follow him. Follow me. I'm back on the water. Okay, I'm gonna make a circle. That fork.
Ah, shit. Hey, jeez.
Fork is following me. Back on the water, boys.
Oh god, I love the Jag, but I want to look at the
Oh,
F2000.
it'll depart on you.
Oh no, it's my fault. It wasn't the plane's fault. Oh, what to bring? I don't want the F-35 because it's not a Lightning.
It's not a Lightning.
Oh, Lightning!
It's a light stick.
See it? There's another light stick. All right, up the coast. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Stay with me. Settling back at 500 AGL. Headed to LIRM, not far. We're going to jump over this little bit of land.
Just flew over where the Italian aviation, well, Air Force Academy is. Got a friend there, attending it to be a pilot.
You don't have no friends. Come on.
You sure?
I'm positive. Well, you got more friends than me. Mine's a dog. That's just because I feed him peanut butter.
What?
Yeah, he's ancient, so now he takes heart meds, so I give it to him with peanut butter. He thinks it's a big-ass treat. Got a couple aircraft behind me.
Have you got your smoke on, Voodoo?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're crossing over the land.
I'm sorry, I missed. I was looking behind me. Bite me.
No worries. I was like, where is he going?
He's going crazy, and you're supposed to follow him.
That's a death sentence. I'm kidding.
You've been doing this for 10 years. You know damn good well you ain't lying. You managed to get into some serious messes here a time or two, eh?
I was following the coast and I saw you heading away, and I was like, what the hell? Who I'm supposed to follow? Bikinis on the beach or Voodoo?
We're gonna skip LIRM and just keep up the coast.
Oh, I guess that's what you were doing.
Yep, going directly to LIRE. Stay with me now.
It's our halfway point. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We're going straight there.
Nice.
I still swear it's Oscar Yankee singing this song that's on the video. If you watch the movie at this point, just remember that I said it's just got to be Oscar Yankee singing the song. And I mean that with all love. Mwah, mwah. Yankee. I got to pick on somebody, and you're the smallest one and the less likely to beat the snot out of me.
Used to be me.
Used to be you, not anymore. You're probably like 6'8", 245, full of muscles. We are going to climb to 3,000 feet. My mark, stand by.
Are you crazy?
Mark, 3,000 feet. Maintain GPS FMS 296 475 knots indicated. We're waypoint's 56.3 miles out. So we're going to go over some mountains and stuff here in and out. So that's why I'm taking you up.
The scenic route.
Well, the scenery looks absolutely cool a little higher up.
Yeah, because you see everything. You're just
Well,
not
not everything.
scratching. Oh well, I mean, yes.
Yeah, we're actually going to land and finish this thing on the Italian Riviera, and there's some fabulous nude sunbathing beaches there. They're represented in flight gear. Believe me, trust me, man. They'll be naked people there.
I don't have photo scenery now.
Oh, sucks to be you.
Can't have everything.
Yeah, check out this stuff to our right. Let's push it up a little bit, 3,500 feet, Mark.
I would have been safe.
Yeah, but I'm doing too many things at one time. Already crashed once, and I don't want to be stupid about it. Oh, wait. Here in a bit, we're going to execute a turn to 270 heading bug, so we'll become lined up with our runway at where are we going? Lima, India, Romeo, Echo.
Did anybody see the picture I posted of that jet at the break point last week?
I did, and I did not see that, mate. I'm telling you, when I run these things and load up the scenery, literally it takes me, geez Louise, 6 or 8 flights to get all the scenery. It does not load just because you flew it over once.
Don't believe in TerraMaster then.
It's not the same scenery.
It is exactly the same scenery.
It is not the same scenery because I can download the stuff from TerraMaster, install it, and then go fly on TerraSync, and it downloads megabytes of information that it doesn't have. Besides, the scenery looks completely different. It's not the same scenery. It's just not. It must be me.
Must be you then. Uses the same database.
Could be.
You know, in TerraMaster you can decide what it downloads. So if you don't select objects, you won't get objects. If you don't select roads, you won't get roads, etc. But it uses the same database.
Okay, turning left to 270 heading bug. Stand by. Mark, left 270. Follow me, follow me. Okay, runway vector is 310 GPS FMS, so when we cross close to that, we're going to turn right, decelerate to whatever a decent landing speed or a decent approach speed is for you and your aircraft. I'm going to pick about 180 knots. Coming up here shortly, we're 18 miles out, 17.9. Still going like bats out of hell. Watch for me for the turn right to GPS FMS 310. Mark, turning right, GPS FMS 310. Decelerate to a decent approach speed for your aircraft, please. Oh, looky there, right in the middle of the vector. Anybody not see the runway right ahead of us? Very good.
I'm visual.
Yeah,
Yep,
there's not
got
a
it.
whole lot of parking, so we'll hit the runway, then park up on the grass on the left side, please. Use the
What?
left.
There's plenty of space.
I don't have anything.
There's like a
You can't-
huge ass parking
Oh
lot
yeah,
on
there
my
is.
side.
Oh, there is now. Okay,
You-
use the
you do-
right. Use the right-hand runway. We'll turn right.
Yep, agreed.
Thank you. I did not see that the last time I was here. Ta-da!
Happens to the best of us.
Not me. I'm fucking perfect. Just ask Wardy. He'll tell you. I'm perfect.
Yep,
Well, I just
pretty
loaded up
close.
the F-35B and it only turns right. Fix
What?
that.
What? Oh yeah, there's all kinds of shit that's parked up on. Woohoo! I hate the automatic flaps and that shit. Follow EF 2000, man. We'll park up on him. Ooh, right here by the helipad. Da-da-da.
It's a nice big patch of tarmac anyway.
Oh, what the hell? I just ran into something that's invisible. God, this is getting to be stupid tonight. I'll be back.
Looks like you ran into me, but that shouldn't make any difference, should it?
I don't know.
Unless you got collisions enabled in the multiplayer.
I wasn't
tab.
anywhere near you on my screen, but who knows? All right, back in game and setup. I'm gonna go get a drink and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Wherever Oli's at, I think it's 31 left.
It's just 31, I think.
Right. All right. We're gonna take off from where you're at, so don't leave. He's from Havana. Get over here where Wardy and me and stuff are, you guys. Okay, weather's the same. Time, we're still on time. We're an hour after straight up noon, so it's 1 o'clock. First destination from here is Lima, India, Romeo, Foxtrot, LIRF. We're going to fly point to point on all of these. Initially, we're going to stay at 500 feet AGL, but we'll have to climb later on to get above the hills and stuff. Nice scenery. It's worth looking at. So this time, we're going to go 450 knots, slowing things down. I'm waiting. I'll wait. Just scream when you're ready.
Coming in, I got lost in the parking.
I got lost.
Yeah, because I was thinking, you know, there was a parallel taxiway to the runway, and then it pulled into the parking. I was like, ah, shit.
I can't
So
see
I had to
hardly
go all
anything.
around it.
Everything's all black. Oh, that might be me. It might be me. Maybe that's me. Nice selection of airplanes. Well done, kids. Oh my God, someone's going to land an F-15 right on me. Ah! This is an expensive airplane. You can't just run into it. Biatch.
I was going to try again.
It's just pulling pattern runs all the time.
Must be on, like, what's the word? Oh, yeah, replay.
Just trying to nail it.
Okay, here you go. Rock and roll. All right, kids, watch me. Powering up. Watch me for the roll. We'll hold runway vector for a bit, and then we'll turn to where we're going, right? I'm up.
Falling as well.
Woohoo! Hold runway vector, get to 500 feet AGL, attain 450 knots. Dress it up, boys. I'll lay in a course for Doohickeysville, which is Lima, India, Romeo PM and Foxtrot. Watch me for the turn to GPS FMS 324 degrees. GPS FMS 324 degrees, 500 feet AGL, 450 knots. Stand by. Mark, turning right. GPS FMS 327 now, sorry.
Flying over the big ass Rome airport.
Yep, and then we're gonna roll. We're gonna change direction, so get on me and stay on me. All right, new GPS FMS 318, 318, stay on me, 500 feet AGL. Four 450 knots. There you go. From Wardy's perspective. Ooh. That's cool. That red smoke's much easier to follow than the yellow stuff, eh?
Yep, very nice.
Okay, we're climbing to 3,000 feet, my mark. 3,000 feet, my mark. 450 knots indicated. GPS FMS 318. Mark, Climbing to 3,000 feet. Watch the wires, boys.
At 3,000?
No. I'm just crossing like 1,100 feet, and there's some wires. I was
Alright.
well above them, but some other people might not be.
Video, back in a... Sorry,
Go ahead.
back in a minute. I'm just going to see the ISS going over.
Roger that.
And obviously sit in the spar as well while we're doing it.
Oh, that's some excellent flying skills there, boys. Makes for good video. Thank you. Awesome shit. Nothing more fun than fast jets and mixing it up, eh? Eh?
The best kind of flight night.
Bam. It's kind of like I used to play rock and roll, and they'd say, you know, vocals are just wasted time between guitar solos. It's like general aircraft and helicopter nights are just wasted time between fast jet flights.
I subscribe. Yeah.
Word. I mean, I do love the fast jets. I do love my warbirds as well, but I just love jets.
Yeah, warbirds and jets. That's pretty much the cool stuff.
Scenery is fabulous. Five minutes 33 seconds out of Lima, India. Ralph Sierra. Ralph? Oh my goodness. Romeo.
That's a Eurofighter base.
Check your centering. Hit 5 and see if she all centers herself up. Seems like it takes a lot of rudder to get her straight on the runway, and then once you get in the air, you're not there. No? No! You don't tell me no. Oh, joystick. Playing with your joystick again. There you go. That'll make problems every time. Tell him, Matt. Tell him. Leave your hands off your stick.
On the stick.
On the... Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Nothing works. Oh, my.
Shit's fucked.
Yeah. That's what I tell my... Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Nothing works anymore.
Arse.
I'm sorry. Arse.
Almighty Cecil.
Almighty Cecil, we beseech thee.
Halfway through a glorious flight night.
Please watch over these airmen, especially me, that I don't become one with terra firma and snuff it. This we ask in the name of your only begotten Son, Nigel. Amen.
Amen.
And I'm getting legs.
I was about to say that. I was like, ah, yes, formation flight. Ah, shit.
Well, them F-15s won't help, will they, if they're not non-flight gear planes?
No, they're flight gear planes, but not FGUK aircraft, are they? The C? I don't know. I have so many aircraft installed, but again, this is why I want to get back on the list when I get these 5 aircraft, these general aviation aircraft released, and get back on our hangar, because we haven't really done anything. We haven't upgraded for lights and optimized shit for a while, so I'm going to spend a few weeks or months just making all that stuff copacetic, because I don't even know. There's been so many versions since some of the stuff was done. It's like the F-35A for tonight. It's just like, man, I literally spent 2 or 3 days just new lights, worked on the FDM a little bit, got the left-hand display working again. Oh my God, what a nightmare. Jesus. Anyway, it's just a never-ending battle as flight gear progresses. You just gotta, and there's so much stuff out there, I mean, that's been developed. And I know Stu doesn't have time for shit anymore. I got all kinds of time, but my skills are not that good, and I'm just, I have a mental block in that I have to be really, really interested in something to be able to work on it. But that's kind of going away now that I don't work for a living anymore. Only thing I don't understand is nasal. Oh God, what a mess.
I can understand a little bit of it when it's easy stuff and I can do copy paste and edit, but if I have to like make it out of myself, out of my own ass, like hell no.
No, just tell me what bit to copy and I'll copy paste it into the nasal folder, and then you know, call it in the set file and whatever, and that's cool. I can do that. But it's like, well, you need to write a script to do blah blah. I can't do that. I mean, I can barely walk and chew gum at the same time.
I can handle a bit of that, but you know, my skills are limited. If you ask something that's out of my knowledge, I'm like, oh shit, gotta ask somebody for that. Took me 2 days just to fix improve a screen in the F-16, so you could input all the flight data and shit, and make more pages out of it.
I love doing animations. I get hung up on that. It's like, you know, it's like the this upcoming business jet. It's an Embraer Phenom 300, and the landing gear is like got 18,000 moving parts where it folds up and this lever goes this way and shit. I love that stuff now. I hated it. All right, here we are. Watch me for the.
I have no idea how to do animation besides switches. And like I can't even pick a center through AC3D, whatever. I just fucking make the XML code say a rough spot for the center and delegate something else to find the center.
New GPS
That's
FMS
as far as that goes.
332, maintain 3,000 feet, 450 knots. Next destination, Lima, India, Romeo, Papa.
Another base.
Yep.
This time for C-130s.
We end up on the Italian Riviera. I think I said that earlier. This is...
Yeah, you did.
The scenery on this is badass.
It is.
If you just click on an object in AC3D and then go to the left, it'll tell you where the center of it is.
Yeah, you can just like point it. You can just point at something like, if I'm looking for where
Wheel.
a wheel, good, perfect. You hit a wheel and then you can pull the X, Y, and Z axis off of that and put it in it. It's freaking perfect, man. The thing when it gets weird and when things are sloped or angled, it just starts to get kind of weird. But I've fallen to the point where I really, look at the landing gear on the F-35. It's like, oh my God, there's 18,000 different bits and doors opening and closing behind things that go into them. God, I love doing that shit. I could just do that all day. I don't know why. The rest of it just doesn't turn me up. And conversions, you know, just finding cool airplanes. This Beechcraft King Air 300, that's the other one. It's when I get it released, sit in the passenger's seat and just, you know, look at the passenger's view. It's like, oh my God, there's like wood on the tables and seats, and you can see up into the cockpit. cool shit.
That's juicy.
If you get the X-Plane plugin for AC3D, you can check your animations in AC3D.
Wow, that's
changing the-
cool. Could I do that in Flight Gear?
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Is there a plug-in or what? What are you talking about?
There's an X-Plane plugin because X-Plane animations work on an axis. Yeah,
Right?
and nowadays, Flight Gear can use an axis as well. So you can make an axis in the X-Plane plugin. Yeah. Give it a name, saying wheel rotate starboard. Yeah. And then you just call it up in Flight Gear. Yeah. And you don't need this X, Y, Z angles, whatever. Yeah.
Where do I
And you can-
get that plug-in, man? Where do I get it? Just Google it?
X-Plane developers webpage.
Oh,
No.
No?
Well, you could get it from there. In fact, X-Plane helped write it. But if you go to Inibis, you know, inibis.com, you make AC3D. Go to their blog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the inibis.com blog, and you'll see there's a whole section on X-Plane. Yeah. And you can download the latest plugin, put it into AC3D, and you can actually play with it in AC3D to see the animations. You know, so that if you get a wheel that moves with a shaft, yeah, and rotates, you can test them all out. And you give it a name like rotate nose wheel up or whatever, and you can just call it up in Flight Gear without the X, Y, Z and offsets and all this crap. You
Well,
just
that
say,
would be cool.
yeah. I'll see if I can think of an example of one. There's probably some in the Belfast that were done like that. And the good thing is that once you've actually used them in Flight Gear, they don't appear anymore. So you can tell if you've missed one because it shows up as a black line. So once you've defined the axis within Flight Gear as being used to say rotate the wheel, rotate the bomb bay doors or whatever, the rudder, it no longer appears. But it works. Yeah.
Cool.
And the Belfast has probably got a lot of them in, because that's the latest one I did for Flight Gear, I think.
Cool shit. Thank you for sharing that, man. See, you learn something cool on Flight Night every time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for turnips for that, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep, it is. I am a reluctant developer. I only started developing things because I went, oh man, you know, I really want an FW190 F8 blah 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 blah. Well, if you want it, you'll have to make it. I don't know how to make it. Well, fucking figure it out. So I did.
That's the cool part about Flight Gear.
That is the cool thing about Flight Gear. It's like, if you want it done, you can find a way to do it. You just find a way.
It'll probably take decades, but you know,
Well,
it's better than nothing.
It is, but you know, I got nothing better to do, so.
Yeah, but I mean in general, you know.
By the time you learnt it, it's moved on to something else and then it's obsolete how you do it.
Well, I haven't found that yet. I'm just getting to the point now where I can go, I really want to build like this Piper Cheyenne PA-42. Found a really nice model and converted it from a .mdl to .ac, reanimated everything. It's absolutely fabulous. I mean, you know, I could not do that 10 years ago. So to be able to get this, even though it's taken me 10 years, totally worth it to me. I can make what I want. And then I share them with you guys, and Oscar Yankee complains about them.
He just wants to learn how to blow stuff up.
Oh, that blows shit up. Blowing shit up's easy. Putting it back together that hurts. Next destination, Lima, India, Romeo, Papa. 55 seconds, 53 seconds. GPS
Leaning
FMS.
Tower of Pisa.
Leaning Tower of Pizza? I'm in. I'll eat the whole tower.
No. Yeah, but I mean, shit, that's the place. Oh, I can actually see it.
The Leaning Tower?
I swear, I can see it. It's like the... Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's like to the right side of the airfield. There's like a church and a whole complex, and then there's the Leaning Tower to the right of it. Like, if you look at the river and you just keep following through it, you might just see it.
I'm not seeing it now, but I'm coming back this way, man. All right, there's a new turn. Watch me. GPS FMS 324.
You should be flying dead above it right now. Damn, I wish I didn't take full fuel load when restarting. I'm gonna land with so much fuel. I'm halfway through the drop tanks, god damn it.
Nah, we ain't got that much further to go, mate. Ooh, this is nice looking back behind us. Oh man, this scenery rocks. Jeez Louise.
You can almost imagine the sunbeds down on the beach there, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Maybe too hot this week down there.
Oh, no doubt.
It's not so bad. It's no worse than being on holiday.
I don't know. I'm a what's the word? I'm a softy American. I gotta have my air conditioning. I'm okay at hot as long as it's dry and hot. If it gets wet and sticky, I can't. I just go. Bleh, bleh.
Oh, it's just wet and sticky these days.
Bam.
It was 35 degrees outside late this afternoon. Celsius. Don't ask me to convert.
Yeah, but that's the humidity. It's not the heat. It's the humidity.
Yeah, but it's that plus humidity.
Ugh.
Well, they're forecasting 40 next week for UK, which is a bit unusual.
I remember like the other heat wave that was in like last month, I couldn't even keep up the PC on and start up flight gear would hit 70 degrees straight. And I had just to close flight gear, let it cool down with max vents and shut it down because there was no way in hell it was gonna work.
I'm sure this global climate change thing will all go away here in another couple years, right? I have a nephew that does environmental studies. He's a consultant for all these companies that are trying to minimize their carbon footprint and all kinds of stuff like that. And I spent some time talking to him the last couple of weeks ago, and it's like, dude, you need to tell me something I want to hear and stop scaring old people. Oh man, looking back and down on this little seascape and the aircraft behind me, this is like, I don't know, man, this looks pretty damn good.
I love the fact that there's like the river coming in and then you've got hills and then you've got the seaside. That's super sweet.
It's like you got the mountains to the right and, okay, there's a new turn. Sorry about that. Too busy bullshitting. GPS FMS 201, maintain 3,000 feet, 450 knots. Yeah, just looking around, I mean, there's no place I can look that it's just not stunning. If I look over my left wing or right wing or whatever, just like scanning the different aircraft or shooting from you guys' perspective, it's like, Jesus. It's a lot cheaper than a holiday, too. GPS FMS 291 at 3,000 feet, 450 knots indicated.
30 miles from the next steer point.
Yep, about 3 and about 4 minutes. Lima, India, Mike, Juliet. So next to the last airport. Ooh, we're pretty close to time, bros. Oh, nice line of aircraft behind me. Except then I lagged out trying to look. God damn it. I hate it. I hate is such an ugly word. I abhor ugliness. Try to reserve the word hate for people like Donald Trump and Boris Johnson. Oh, goodness. I'm on a list.
The former guys.
Yeah, bam. The
Well, I
has-been.
think his numbers have been numbered, won't it, for what he was saying about Putin and the Ukraine.
I missed that.
Well, Boris Johnson, to try and save his ass, he made a big thing about helping the Ukrainians. But I don't think that's gone down right well with the Russians.
He was only talking though, he didn't do anything, did he?
Yeah, it's just bullshit.
I'm having problems with my weather. I can't see anything out.
Refresh?
I've done that. I think it's very misty.
I have the same thing, man, so it's both of us. I must confess I don't really understand how weather stuff works.
No, there's a good series just on at the moment about Boris Johnson. It's like a 6-parter on the radio, and he's just been as somebody was think he was entitled, doesn't have to work, and he just gets everybody else to do the work for him.
Sounds like me. No. Ha! Oh, look at this huge tower, dudes. Is that really there, Mav?
Where are you looking at?
To
Head
the
ahead?
right. Just to the right. I got a great big giant tower.
Oh, where the airport is.
No, just this side of the airport.
I kind of see it. There's two of them. I'm getting more loaded up right now. Could be. I mean, if you're running OSM, you probably see more than I do, so I would say it's definitely there in real life.
Yeah, I haven't got OSM, but it's some monster buildings there, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
On regular, just passing over 3 skyscrapers, and there's another 3 coming up.
Yep. But it's not come from OSM. It must have come from FlightNight scenery.
Watch me for the turn. Scenery off to our right rear, or starboard side rear is awesome. New GPS FMS 234. Minutes and 30 seconds. Once again, here in a minute, I will take you to a heading bug of 180 degrees. Bring us in on the runway vector for Lima India Mike Golf. We'll land straight in. Should be pretty much on time. Get our supper, have a couple of beers, hang around on the Italian Riviera with all the clever folk. Smarty pants, as it were. Swap out this jet for a Maserati, and off we go, eh?
Ah, that's lame.
Yeah, you're probably driving something that's way better than that. Probably got like a Pinto from 1974 or something.
Yeah, some old school stuff is better.
Ah! Alright, watch me for the turn. Left, 180, heading bug 180, my mark, stand by. Mark, turning left. Heading bug 180. Pick up the runway vector to Lima India Mike Golf. Maintain 450 knots at 3,000 feet. Oh, looks so nice. Runway vector 273, watch me for the turn right to 273. Mark, turning right. GPS FMS 273, might have been a little late on that turn, but we'll deal with it. Slowing to 180 knots. Or whatever speed you find is comfortable for an approach for you. I'm not sure about your individual aircraft. This thing does its auto flap stuff at about 180 knots and shit, so. Always going straight in.
Well, I'm in
Fearless.
fog and I can't see where I'm.
Fargan Bastages. I'm outside the runway vector, but I'm lined up, so if you're on me, you're still okay. It's down in this little valley thing between the rocks. Beginning a modest descent. Slowing down, slowing down, slowing down.
Serpo looks spicy.
Wish I brought me water wings now.
Don't end up in the water, man. Oh, man, this scenery is bad. Oh, my goodness. Concentration.
Turning base behind the Eagle ahead of and Flickus.
Flickus. My friend Flickus.
How would you call him?
I don't. FCLAS. I don't know. Bill. Everybody responds to Bill. Fucking Bill. I love the shoot on that 21, man. MiG-21, that's awesome.
Definitely helpful considering the runway's tight.
Yep, we're gonna park up on the left in the grass because I don't have anything here, guys.
I think it's on your left.
Yeah, let's just go to the left.
There's actually a taxiway at the end of the runway.
Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, we'll park on that. We got 4 minutes, man. How's that for timing, boys?
We're shooting a few approaches just for the fun and burning extra gas.
Oh yeah.
Just for the jiggles.
It's always fun. I've been doing that all week. Testing aircraft, tweaking FDMs. Walk this way, ladies. Ooh, there's some concrete up there we can park on. Well, yeah, oh yeah. Follow me. Let's go this way. And there you go. It's like a bunch of old ladies in the parking lot, like Stewart says. Get away from my shopping cart, biatch! You're welcome, Flash. Thanks for coming, mate. Alright, here's when we ask that fabulous question. Oh, look at this. We're 2 minutes early. Woohoo! Ask a fabulous question. Who wants next week?
I'll do it.
You do it? Oh my goodness! You got it!
Cheers.
Cheers, thank you.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, hopefully we'll get Stu next week, but it's always seemed like he has people showing up late.
I gotta shoot an approach here. Let's see how good it gets on the low approach.
Good night, Eagle. Mwah.
Bye, Eagle. See ya, Fleekus. Ah, shit, you can't hear me.
Well, if you don't get on TeamSpeak, you're just missing the whole thing. Hey, how come nobody's talking to me? Because I can't.
Oh, actually, no, never mind. He is. He's just muted.
He's listening, he's just not talking.
Oh, well, good. Mwah.
He can hear you probably, he's just not talking.
Great, we love you.
Flickus.
Flick
I don't know what I don't know what happened to my weather, but I was just like flying in total fog. It respawned and it's perfectly fine again.
Weird.
Yeah, mine's a bit hazy, but not fog. It's not always the same, is it?
Map turns on final. Shooting from your perspective. No pressure. Just show us how it's done, man. Show them how it's done, man.
Then I'll do another low approach, another landing.
Oh my goodness.
You're too high.
You're too high, man.
I'm not.
You're too high.
Just trim it out.
It's not a carrier landing.
I like the lights on that thing. Tucks him back up and rock and rolls. Oh yeah, nice flyby. Ooh, very nice. But look at the light code in that. I kind of like those lights.
They are procedural lights. So yeah, they kind of cool. They change depending on the lighting condition, the distance, and all that.
User disconnected from your channel.
Nighty night.
It was fun to code those.
It's always fun to code them. I hate that. I just like to fly 'em, man.
Alright, I'm
Alright,
gonna
kids.
land for real now.
Well, I gotta
Hey, guys.
take off. All right, you guys,
See you,
thanks for
Nick.
coming.
Cheers. See you next week. Bye now.
Yep, nighty night.
Yep. See ya.
Right, all.